Alright, hey everybody, welcome back. Sorry for the lack of videos. I know I ended the WandaVision video right before the finale, and I never made one on the finale. A lot of real life stuff happened. Just a quick recap. I got in a car accident. I'm fine. Car's totaled. There was a huge insurance thing. And then a week later, my dog died. So, it's just been a lot. It's been a lot to take in. And very stressed and a lot of stuff happening at work. But I did watch WandaVision finale. That was very good. And I have been watching Falcon and Winter Soldier. And I just got done watching the finale. And so I wanted to talk about it because I do like making videos. They're fun to make. And I thought that was a great finale. So let's get on into it. I want to start off with John Walker. Wyatt Russell, who played him throughout the series, is incredible. He did a great job at making us, the audience, hate him as a character. I'm very interested to see what they're going to do with his character because you saw that moment when he was fighting Carly and he kind of like shook his head and he decided to go save those GRC council members as that car was falling. And he went and actively made that decision to help people. And I think that's very important to note because John Walker is a good guy. Sometimes he does bad things and he will take it too far and he will go kill the other individual. Which I actually personally am fans of characters like that, like Wolverine, like your Deadpool or your Black Panther, like those that are willing to make the kill. I think are more fascinating characters. But he still went and helped people, and I really did enjoy that. And when Sam was giving his speech at the end, you could see John get a sort of respect for Sam in that moment, and they have that sort of mutual respect. Because John is a good guy, he just will maybe take things a little too far sometimes. So I'm very excited to see his future in the MCU. His U.S. agent costume looks great. I was really hoping he would be the U.S. agent, and his costume looks pretty fantastic. Val, who he's working with, if you look up her entire name, a version of that character is Madam Hydra. In the comics. We know Hydra's dead at this point, so maybe she's off doing something else. So I'm very interested to see that relationship. Is he going to do evil things without realizing he's doing evil? He's trying to be good, though, in the name of Battlestar. Battlestar is also a pretty great character. I like the actor who played him. I thought that was very good. I love Zemo. Zemo's hilarious. I'm like a big fan of Zemo now. I hope we get way more Zemo in the future. This Zemo's kind of very funny and like you can kind of relate to him in a bit, and he's just a very interesting guy. I love how at the end he still kind of got that last laugh, right? He went and he blew up the truck with the rest of the super soldiers in it, and so he completed his mission. I'd totally be down to see more of him. I like his interaction with Bucky and Sam. I think that is all very good stuff. I'm sure you guys saw the hour-long cut of the Zemo dance, the Zemo cut of the dance scene. I thought that was great. Very funny. I love how people are like, it took this many days, hundreds of days for us to get the Snyder cut. And then it took us 4 days for the Zemo cut to come out. So all fun. Introduction of Sharon Carter. That was cool to see her again. I did not think she was the power broker. I actually was under the belief, I thought that a Val would have been the power broker, if anything, because I just felt weird. I was like, well, Sharon helped him destroy the super soldier serum, but maybe she didn't intend for that to happen, or maybe she did intend for that to happen. So she thought long term that, hey, I can get back into the government and get secrets. But then she also got Batroc the Leaper to go in. But then I was like, okay, so she's playing her cards, and now she's back at I'm assuming it's S.H.I.E.L.D., and she's back within the U.S. government. She's pardoned, and now she's going to be selling government secrets. That's going to be very interesting because, she's obviously still very upset and has a lot of resentment against her country for disbanding her. And, I can get that, but I wonder if she's going to have any sort of redemption arc or not. So that should be interesting. Good stuff there. I love the arcs of Bucky and Sam. You know how at the end credit scene it said Captain America and the Winter Soldier instead of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I kind of was really hoping it'd say Captain America and the White Wolf, but I don't think Bucky, his arc isn't completed yet to where he is the White Wolf. So hopefully we see that in the future. Maybe we see that in Cap 4. It was just announced that the showrunners of this show are going to be making a Captain America 4, so maybe we see that arc there. Maybe we see the White Wolf arc in Black Panther 2. But Bucky's in that arc, of accepting who he is and going through that PTSD and transitioning. And you see at the end, he's with Sam and his family, and he kind of feels at peace, and he kind of has that family bond because, family isn't just blood, it is who you surround yourself with. So I love all the New Orleans stuff. That was great. I hope Bucky gets with Sarah, and you can see at the end he was kind of like, oh, there's a stepdad Bucky, when he's playing with the kids. I thought that was cute. That was all very good. Obviously, love Bucky. His story's continuing over all these different movies and now this show, and so I do hope that we do see him become the White Wolf one day. And honestly, he doesn't need any fancy outfit or anything. I'm cool with him in just the leather jacket and his metal arm. That stuff's great. Sebastian Stan's fantastic. He needs to be young Luke Skywalker, just saying. Sam's adventure was great, going on from being more than just the Falcon and accepting the role of the mantle of Captain America. I love what he did for Isaiah Bradley. That actually gave me tears in my eyes and goosebumps, that entire scene near the end. I loved that. I love the inclusion of Isaiah Bradley, expanding that lore. It's just so good. And then the new Captain America suit looks fantastic. He's got 2 red wings, which is great. Just good stuff all around. We see at the end also Agent Torres was watching Sam, but I think the box next to him was actually Sam's old suit. So maybe, hopefully, we see him become the new Falcon, and maybe he rolls with Sam and Bucky. I want this dynamic, duo, trio to stick together. I like when characters play off each other very well, and I think they should continue to do that. Just like how I think Thor and Hulk, or, Bruce Banner, played off each other so well, and so did Thor and the Guardians. So hopefully in Thor 4 we see something like that. But yeah, no, Sam's whole arc and adventure through this series was really, really great. His speech at the end was amazing. Very good, such a good show. I'm very excited about having a Captain America 4. I think that'll be very good. I've always wanted, an Iron Man 4, and we're getting Thor 4, so very excited about that. The Marvel movies are fantastic, right? And the reason why the MCU is so good, because it feels like a TV show, but it's spread across movies. But now with this whole Disney Plus thing, WandaVision was amazing, and now you have Falcon and Winter Soldier. You can do so much more with a TV show, because you have multiple episodes, multiple lengths, multiple scripts, and you can tell your story in a more broader sense. You can flesh out these characters. You can get really a deep dive into them, something whereas in a movie, you just don't have time for. Most movies are around 2 hours, and you got to hit that 2-hour mark, so you really can't get all these crazy character developments when you have multiple characters in one movie. Like, for example, I really like Captain America Civil War because it's a great movie, but in terms of character development, you don't really see much development from Tony, Black Widow, Black Panther, Ant-Man, Hawkeye, any of those side characters. You don't really get any character development. You do get a little bit of Sam, a little bit of Cap, and a little bit of Bucky, and a little bit of Zemo, but there's so much happening in that movie, it's hard to get that development, that character development across the board. Avengers Endgame is, in my opinion, still too long. There is some things they should cut out of that movie, but a benefit it does have is you do see certain character developments within certain characters, which makes it so good. The Snyder Cut is so amazing because you get those character developments and those story beats, and now you understand where you're at in this story. So I really do hope that they make a season 2 of this show. Maybe by then it will be called Captain America and the White Wolf. I think that'd be very interesting. Maybe they have to visit Zemo again. Again, Zemo's a fascinating character. I really do like him. Maybe we have more interactions with John Walker. I liked when John Walker, Bucky, and Sam were fighting with each other in the final episode. Yeah. Just lots of good stuff. The MCU Phase 4 has been fantastic so far. Very excited. And you can tell it's going to get wild, right? Because this is post-snap. The thing with WandaVision, you have this now. Power Broker's running loose. Maybe Madam Hydra. Just very, very excited. I actually think, too, with Sharon stealing weapons and secrets, maybe that's what leads to Armor Wars. We don't necessarily know what happened with Tony's equipment, gear, and technology. We know Stark Industries probably has a portion of it. A portion was probably seized by the government when the Avengers sort of disassembled and the government kind of acquired them after the Sokovia Accords. So maybe that's what leads to Armor Wars. I think there's a good chance we'll see Sharon in that show. And then, you have Don Cheadle as well. Don Cheadle, I just remembered, he was in episode 1 of this show as well. So I think that was very good. Just having those little connections. Yeah, I'm very excited to see the future. Still very excited about Secret Invasion. Just really all of this, man. The Marvel content is just phenomenal. Again, Warner Brothers, if you can just stop doing your studio interference and let your creatives do your thing, you could have an amazing thing like this, but with DC. And I've always said, the DC characters, don't get me wrong, I'm a huge Marvel guy. I love Marvel. But the DC characters are better. There are better DC characters out there if only Warner Brothers can actually do something with it. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Again, sorry I couldn't make videos or theories throughout the show. I was making them personally with myself and with a couple friends that were watching the show, but I just really didn't have the motivation or the effort to make a video. But I'm back, so hopefully, I'll make a video on Black Widow and Shang-Chi. We got a trailer for that a week ago. That was really good. And the Miss Marvel show, and I believe Loki show as well. What If? We have Eternals this year as well, and Spider-Man 3. So yeah, fantastic. Oh, and if you did not hear, Sony and Disney recently made a deal. So starting in as early as in June of this year, a lot of some Sony properties will be going to Hulu. And then as of 2022, I believe that's when the Spider-Man movies will start hitting Disney Plus. So that's going to be great to have the full MCU as well as the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies on the Disney Plus. I think that'd be great. So yeah, lots to look out for, lots of very exciting stuff. Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave a like if you liked the video, subscribe if you want to subscribe. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys for the next one.